Okay. So, question of the day is who in the party? Question of the day is oops. Who in the party would your character trust the most to keep an important secret?
Roz.
Maz.
Hi.
Low ball question there.
They ask questions and then they're like, what? The answer is their twin? Who would think?
Gronka.
All right, we'll ask Grotus who Grotus tells the secrets to.
Himself, probably.
So, a mug. All
He
right.
tells them to other Grotus.
Oh, other Grotus. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like other berry, but other Grotus.
Right. Okay. That was an easy question. So, anybody remember what we got up to last time?
I vaguely remember we died a lot.
Stuff and things.
There was, yeah. So, you guys were doing more of the siege breaking process around the town here. And went and checked out a few of the other couple of close by places that you hadn't been to yet. Namely, there was one that you went to that was the Fiend enclosure, which
Steve.
Oh, right. We set free all of those weird ass thingies.
yeah. Oh wait, no, the Fiend enclosure was last. So first, you guys went to the huts, and there was a bunch of Gugs, who are creatures of the Underdark, that were imprisoned there for some sort of purpose, probably to be used let loose during the siege at some point. And you made kind of a deal with them to let them go. Took some ghouls off of some posts because that was the fence of sorts that was fencing them in since they're afraid of ghouls, and let them.
We just found out we all hate lizards.
Yeah. So you let them guys go free, and then you guys also went and checked out some dinosaur corrals, where you saw a whole bunch of different creatures, big and small, T-Rexes, other little various dinosaurs, quite a lot of stuff going on. Caused some chaos in there.
Oh, that's right.
We would never cause chaos.
Never.
Honker and Braz had a difference of morality for once.
But yeah, there was dinosaur chaos ensued between hungry dinosaurs and other ones being let free. And you also, in the process, managed to free a kobold and his dinosaur friend, his Stegosaurus dinosaur friend, who had gotten
Mongo.
yeah, that had gotten caught up in all of this. And he was very interested in the circus because he wants to make noise on his Stegosaurus friend. And so we have him in the circus now. And then the last place we went was the Fiend enclosures, which was kind of up in some woods, had some weird mist and stuff going on, and also had some weird creatures in there, these weird like big bug things and lots of little small bug things, swarms of bugs and stuff. It was kind of spicy. I think let me double check, I don't think we got... I think we had just finished the fight there. I don't think we looked around the area there after we cleared it out because we were... let me see if this
That
is...
sounds right.
Yeah, because I think we finished the fight and then that was... we called it good there. So yeah, so we're currently at the at those Fiend enclosures. Now let me get that map up here. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, just finished taking out weird bugs. What were they? Oh yeah, Alkashungis. Alkashungi swarms, and then there were also the weird kind of deformed looking Zolgath sort of things, the Zilverix that were in this building here. But yeah, we haven't looked around the area though. So, you guys searching around?
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah.
take a look around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought we searched bodies and stuff at the end of the last session.
Oh, maybe we did. I don't remember if we. Oh yeah,
'Cause we
looks like
got
it.
some stuff.
Yeah, okay. It is in the party sheet, so might as well. I guess we'll just touch on it then, because that was the only other thing here, really. So you guys find in the just kind of in the various stuff around in this little building here, there is what looks like a kind of decently hefty like ball. You assume that this would be useful in like a sling, so slingshot type ball for throwing at shit. And it looks like a serpent's eye, and I believe we had looked at it a little bit. Let me just make sure that this was stone bullet. Yeah, okay, it is in the party sheet. So yeah, the stone bullet in the party sheet. So it's a sling bullet. So if you chuck it with like a sling, a creature hit by it when it is activated is subject to the effects of a 6th level flesh to stone spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
So that is in the party sheet if anybody wants a stone bullet to have around for fun and
I don't know
enjoyment.
if I have a sling. Oh, hey, I do.
Well, I mean, even if it's not like directly a sling, if there's any sort of other thing that you can think of to launch this at shit, then I am all game, but cool. All right. And that pretty much covered the Fiend enclosure. You guys took care of that too. So I assume probably heading back to town, resting up,
Yeah.
assessing the situation. Sure. Okay. So you guys do make it back and get all rested up after your kind of spicy fight with those dudes at the Fiend enclosure. And it is a new day, and the siege continues. We can do our motivational thing in the morning if we want to give that another go, see if we actually succeed.
Of course.
Of course.
I'll do it. We'll
All right.
succeed.
Fire away.
Okay. So I run out and we do like a mini circus show, just trying to brighten people's day.
Okay.
And everything.
Okay. That is a success. All right, the town feels a little bolstered from that. So with your assistance here, and then the other underlying factors going on, currently the town defenses stand at 15. And in terms of stuff, all of the other little close by hotspots you guys have successfully taken care of. So it is just the big one that is left at this point. So the big
All
one
right.
is down to the southwest of Williside there is the Aeon Tower in this area, which we haven't been out to yet. We've just kind of heard vague things about. But supposedly the big camp is set up over there, and it's like most of a day's journey to get out to that area.
I know I hate them, but should we have the Banyan boys come with us just for some extra muscle?
Yeah. That could certainly be doable. Let me find
Like give them
out.
a place to sleep that doesn't have skins appearing.
Let's see. Let me find.
We've just done a lot of work on this whole siege while they've kind of, just sitting around eating bonbons. So
Here they are. Let me put them in the list here.
plus the one still owes us for helping him out in the caves.
Oh, I see. I think I have to add them to here. Theodoric, Sturvin, Tashlock. Okay. They are friendly.
Eh,
Yeah, I guess that's fair. They're neutral. They appreciate what you've done, at least. Okay. So, you convince the Banyan Boys to come along in the name of saving the town. And, of course, they are happy to oblige with what you've done so far and taking out the other hotspots. So you all get together and decide to make your way to the southwest towards the Aeon Tower here. So it does take most of the day, and by the time you get down there, and especially you notice, like, as you get closer to the Aeon Tower, you guys are going, a lot deeper into the Welt, going this way. And so things are looking pretty barren out here. Plant life, not so much. Stuff looks dry. It's just kind of a wasteland sort of landscape out in this direction here. But as you get close to the Aeon Tower, you see, so you're still like a little bit of a ways off. And let's see, there's the camp here. So you see in the distance, like you come up over a hill, and you see the tower.
Mm.
And, the one thing you do notice right off the bat, and you do kind of vaguely recall this from when you guys had a chat with the kind of town cleric gal in the church who kind of gave you some history lesson at one point. This tower does not have a stone above it. Like, there's nothing floating up
I
there.
remember
There's
that,
no
yeah.
light. I think I have... Hold on. I think I have a picture of that tower. Oh, here we go. So this is the tower down here, and yeah, like it's it doesn't have a light above it, and looks pretty quiet and ancient, just kind of looming there. And then around the tower is and this is about probably in like a mile in every direction, or not in every direction, in a mile and a half circle. Like in the northeast side of this tower, so kind of facing towards the direction the Willow side would be in, is like a mile of camps. So you do notice that, like, none of the like tents and camps and stuff that you see here, none of them are really close to the tower. There's like a decent sized like area around the tower, like maybe like a half-mile radius of the tower itself, that there isn't any camp in. So they have a decent bit of distance away from the tower, but then outside of that, there's like a half circle of camps here.
Okay.
And you see, it's kind of like there's all these different smaller camps that kind of make up this big arc of camps. And you see quite a lot of Zolgaths down in these camps. Possibly hundreds of Zolgaths. And, some of these camps are fairly small, with, 6 or 7 tents. Some of them are much larger with like 15, 16, 17 tents. You see there's like various like little campfires going on in various spots around them. You see that there are various pens around that are, holding various animals, probably for food of some kind. And in the middle of the camp is you see a massive fire pit that's kind of raging with this huge bonfire. And there's like this black, kind of greasy smoke coming off of this big fire in the middle of the camp that is, pretty clearly visible from where you guys are. And there is a big construction near this fire pit that appears to be some kind of a tower. And you assume, given the situation, it looks like some manner of siege tower that is being constructed here, like a pretty sizable one. And even from the distance where you guys are, like, Zolgaths are pretty stanky, and you guys have, as you guys have run into them all these times. It reeks. Like, you guys are still a decent ways off, and you can smell it. Like, this camp stinks bad.
But yeah, if the camp is a mile and we're not even around there, then it's like probably 2 miles of stank.
Yeah, I mean, you got hundreds of Zolgaths here all concentrated, and it has just nasty stench aura in this whole area. Like you're looking over the area around Orthanc here with all of the fucking destruction and shit. It's kind of what this looks like. So as you guys are looking over this, like the Banyan boys are here with you, and Theodoric kind of looks at you all and says, "That's a bit larger of a force than I think we can all take on ourselves." My God.
I hate to agree with you, but yeah.
Well, perhaps there's a way we can create some distraction and make our way in and, maybe take out the leader at the center. Seems like that tower there, whoever's in control is probably there.
You think so?
I mean,
You should maybe set out real quick.
Well, we will...
Do you think you could do it?
I mean, we will gladly follow your lead with any plan.
Oh. Yeah. You're kind of a follower, huh?
Typical.
So, given the way things look, like, you guys all also kind of agree, like, this is a lot. Like, you're not going to be able to run in and take on, like, hundreds of Zolgaths all by yourself. So...
Well, I mean, we could, but we die.
Yeah, you could. You could. And then it'd be over. So, at this point, this is kind of up to you guys what kind of plot you want to put together here to navigate these camps. Because, like I said, while they are in, like, kind of a big arc, they are kind of grouped in, like, smaller camps here and there. It's not like solid tents like this entire arc. So, like, there's ways to sneak around or cause a commotion or something like that to try to get in without, preferably avoiding too much direct conflict given everything. So.
Did you say there were some pens somewhere?
There are. So, actually here, how about everybody give me a perception check here as you guys are kind of trying to scout the camp bit. The what?
I'm telling Coco I need my hand.
Hmm. Okay. So, Honker and Maz, you guys are all trying to get a gander on things here. So, there are a number of pens, and you see that these pens, there are ones that are containing kind of regular livestock animals, cows and sheep and goats and stuff like that. And there are also some pens here that contain more of the dinosaur creatures that you've encountered before, the ones they've used for mounts and other such purposes. So there are some things around there, so you think maybe you could cause some commotion with those. You do also notice that um, while there are a lot of Zulgaths here, and there are all these individual camps, there's still kind of a lot of like bickering and like infighting going on between, various camps. Like it seems like perhaps a lot of these are maybe different tribes of Zulgath, you assume, or things like that. And there's rivalries there, perhaps. Um, so maybe doing something to try to play to that angle, kind of get stuff, start a fight, that sort of shit. But not a fight with you. You can also, of course, try just being sneaky and sneaking your way in there. Um, and of course, if there's any other interesting options you guys have with either, the random shit you guys have in your pockets or whatever other interesting convoluted solutions you come up with, I am open to interpretations here. So.
And this would be a great time for Sam to be here.
I know. I'm coming up blank with ideas.
See if Sam appears in our hour of need.
Okay, I guess let me ask you this.
Okay.
If we have the Banyan boys, could they maybe like sneak off and try to kind of spy and listen? So maybe, like you said, like maybe we can kind of get two groups fighting. Maybe we can find out like what they dislike about each other.
Sure.
I don't think the Zolgas speak common.
Yeah, the Zulgas speak there's a mix of Draconic and Undercommon.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody speaks Draconic, but I think some of you speak Undercommon.
I speak Draconic and Undercommon.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. Okay.
Damn it! So you sent them to my dirty work.
Congrats, you voluntold yourself.
Okay, well, I guess with that, why don't we start there? And yeah, I'll try to like kind of eavesdrop and see what the intergroup problems are to see if we can maybe get two groups pitted against each other.
To find out what kind of tasteful graffiti you can write and piss some
Yeah,
people
I kind
off.
of ran out of walls in the town for the Banyan boys. So.
Right. So, give me a stealth check then. Okay.
Oh, I guess not me. I'm not going with her.
Hunker is with the rest of you, but he's very sneaky.
I'm a doll.
Hunker has disappeared.
Where'd Hunker go?
So, Braz, you are kind of getting a little closer, trying to see if you can pick out any conversations or any sort of fights that are going on. So, you manage to sneak up somewhat close, and you hear some Zulgaths speaking in Undercommon nearby. And, there seems to be some agitation. And, one of them is shouting at another one. And you hear them saying, like, You stone tails always mess things up for us. Keep things messy, everything not in its place. How are we supposed to attack and be on preparedness for everything if you are always keeping things in a jumble? Always stone tails. Terrible. And you see him, like, kind of kick some, like, rocks at this other Zulgath nearby who's kind of angrily dejected looking at this. And you hear him kind of growl a bit and stomp off to, like, go, do whatever camp chores we have going on. You do see, since you're in closer here, the Zulgas, you've kind of walked past a few of these little camps, and each of them seem to be doing different things. Like each of these little camps has different specialties that they're doing. Like you went past one that, had a lot of kind of blacksmithing type equipment, and, Zolgaths you saw there were working on carving weapons and things. Like this one that you're listening to here is actually this one. He was yelling at him about, disorganized cleaning or whatever with the weapons and tools and stuff, so it's making things difficult for them. But you also went by one, in your observations, that was one that had, the livestock animals, goats, cows, things like that. A camp that seemed to be more was like a butchery type of camp. You saw, like some skinned animals that were hung up on hooks and things like that. Um, so it seems like, a lot of these individual smaller camps and, whatever tribal groups they have all have their kind of own individual responsibilities in this bigger um, plan of whatever's going on. Um, and like even outside of this one conversation you hear, like you can kind of hear just from the noise of the camp, like there's a lot of kind of shouting and bickering sounding conversations going on, even ones that you can't really pick out because they're too far away. But there's just like kind of constant noise around here of like just the busyness and the kind of infighting and disgruntledness of all of these Underdark creatures around here.
Okay. I'll sneak back to the group and kind of let them know what I heard. And, it sounds like, guys, maybe if we can kind of make a mess of a bunch of stuff and maybe let the livestock out, that might cause some commotion in these smaller groups.
Say less.
All right. So kind of a mix of both here. It sounds like doing some
Yeah.
animal releases, doing some tasteful, targeted graffiti or whatever.
Oh no, Maz is gonna make a complete mess of all of like the stuff that they're trying to make.
Okay, I see the plan here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just kind of like messes all
Yeah,
over.
like if there's already contention over like, oh, all you stone tails are so messy, then Maz will make everything messier.
Okay. All right. So let's see.
And can we send all or one of the Banyan boys to let the livestock out?
Yeah.
Why don't we send one over there, and then the other two can help me and Maz make some messes.
Sure.
And then Hunker, whatever you'd like to do.
Hunker's definitely not a good stealth infiltrator person here.
I mean, you
could.
could technically use like prestidigitation to try and help with messes.
Oh, wait, no, I saw a reel about this.
Okay.
Okay. So prestidigitation lets me cleaner soil. So it's 2 actions, and I can from with my reach from up to 50 feet away soil people like their pants. People are gonna start shitting, like, not, it's not gonna, I can't make shit come out of them, but I can put the shit in there.
I
And
love
it's
that.
cantrip, 2 actions per cast. So
That's
just
definitely
I
gonna cause some contention.
I have a honking good time.
Oh, what if you targeted that at some camp that's doing like food, so it seems like someone's like
Yes!
poisoning
Yeah.
the others?
Okay, no problem.
Oh my.
I'm so sad that Curtis is not here right now to hear this.
Oh man, I can't believe Grotus is missing out on shitting other people's pants.
I know. He w- he would have been so proud.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. For the animal stuff, give me whoever's doing that. They're going to do that. A nature check.
Oh, we were sending one of the Banyan
Oh,
boys
one of the
to
Banyan
do it.
boys. Okay, let me pull him up here. Let's see, comic hacker. Let's see, skills. Has those. Let's see. So let me see. Let me look at the other guys' sheets here. See what they got. Where is it? Okay, none of them are particularly versed in nature. It looks like hasn't really been there.
Say Grotus went with one.
Sure.
I mean, I doubt his is great, but it's probably better.
Very slightly. He at least has a bonus to nature compared to them having none. Alright, so in that case, let me roll on Grotus then. Okay, so with Grotus, he heads out to try to stir up some agitation among the animals here. And, he tries going through, getting some of, like, the fences loose, things like that, trying to spook some animals. Isn't having the best of luck with it. For some reason, they aren't really taking much to him, his efforts here. He just doesn't really have the animal vibes.
Well, I only have a +1, so I'm not gonna be much better.
All
Or-
right, I'll go do that too.
Well, I guess. Wait. No, sorry, +16. I looked at the wrong value.
I have +17.
Okay.
Well, Grotus had a +2, so.
Just do it all.
All right, so Braz, you head out there with him as well, and manage to get some of the regular livestock loose, and kind of wandering a bit with some of the cows and goats, and you also manage to kind of loosen up some of the connectors on the fencing around some of like the dinosaur pens, and you kind of get some of these a little too close to each other, and some of the dinosaurs in the pen start getting interested in the livestock going around, and bust out, and commotion begins to start happening in some of these camps where the livestock were, and where some of the mounts were. Meanwhile, Maz and some of the other ones of you are causing some messes and shitting others' pants.
Yeah.
Give me a, let's see, for those.
It's obviously performance.
We'll say either I guess for honkers, yours would be a performance. For the other ones, give me like a deception.
Could I argue for stealth?
Sure.
Ha!
Nice. Nice. All right, so Hunker and Maz, you guys get in here. Maz, you're kind of knocking stuff over. You're rifling stuff on top of tables, knocking stuff onto the ground, being your best cat self.
Mhm.
All these cups belong on the floor. You make quite a bit of mess around this area here. And, Honker, you sneak in and you're looking around. You kind of poke your head around a tent and you see a camp full of, Zolgas that are conversing with each other and also kind of bickering with each other a bit. That seem like ideal targets. And with your performance check, you do cast your prestidigitation, and several of these Zolgaths, well, I guess several of their pants shit themselves. Not them.
Yeah, it's important that the pants shit themselves,
Yeah,
otherwise
the
this
pants are
idea
shitted.
wouldn't work.
Almost more
Yeah.
unnerving than shitting yourself.
Yeah. When your own clothes turning into... And, pretty shortly thereafter this happens, immediately some of them are kind of confused and at the sudden additional smell and the feeling in their trousers and whatnot. And other ones some of these other ones are laughing. Some of them are mad about it, and things are getting heated, both on the part of the people, or the ones watching, and the ones that got shat, both from embarrassment and anger and whatnot. So they kind of start going after each other. Claws are coming out. There's biting going on. Things seem pretty distracted, and you feel, with the stuff that you guys have done, that you could sneak past or through these camps here and make your way to kind of the main tower, without having to engage all of these other Zolgath that you've managed to distract here.
Heck yeah.
Let's see here. So, let me get the map here. Zoom this in. All right, so the group gets in close to the kind of central camp of the area. So here you have the massive fire pit that is kind of belching black
Does
smoke.
anybody else actually see the map?
Oh,
No.
here.
No, it's black.
Let me fix that. 1 second here.
Also, random tangent. If we're defining ourselves as Sunny characters, does that make the Banyan boys the McPoyles?
Oh my god, yes.
Sure. I guess that would kind of work. Oh, man. Okay. Take off the walls. Oh, probably help if I put you on the map.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably why we couldn't see it. We weren't there.
Yeah, that would make sense.
We left.
Pretty important.
Okay. There we go. Okay. So you guys are kind of up behind this kind of pile of logs and crates and stuff here in the northwest corner. So you see there's the big fire pit to the south of you here, and you do see a few Zolgaths around here. You do see you do see one of like the kind of weird deformed ones that you ran into at the fiend enclosure here at the fire pit, and you also see some other ones that I don't think we've run into before. Yeah, we have not. There's some other Zolgaths here around the fire that seem like a little more well built than some of the other Zolgaths you've run into, and they have some, uh, some armor plates that seem to be affixed to them, to their chests and stuff. And there's a few of those around the fire pit to the south.
They're the hot Zolgaths.
Sure, yeah, they're the token sexy Baywatch Zolgaths. Uh,
David Hasselhoff of Zolgath.
These are lizard people, right?
yeah, actually, here,
Do they have hemi beans or like regular beans? Because like most lizards have the dual penises, and
I mean,
I'm
I guess
just
they would be because they
curious.
are lizard creatures, so they would have hemi penises. I guess that's
Okay,
true.
cool. Thanks. Just
We're
wanted to
just
make sure I could.
Hey, there you go, hot Zolgaths.
we're just I mean he is kind of a hot Zolgath, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd top that.
I'd lift that. I would lift that little cloth thing for sure.
Yeah, it just reminds me of like I think some like post or something I saw of like some truck stop somewhere where they had like a thing in like the bathroom where it was like a picture.
That's called a glory hole.
No, there was like a picture on the wall of like a naked guy, but there was a piece of wood like with a hinge on it that was like covering the bottom half of the picture. And so, but if you went like lifted it up, it would like sound like a bell or something out in like the rest of the store.
Nice,
I would lift it.
nice. Yep, that's great.
All right, so those guys are there. Actually, let me see. Let me put these guys on the add to combat tracker so we can see where they are. Here we go. Okay, so they're down there around the fire. And then, let's see. Let me see if there's anything else over here. So you do see, and it's difficult to tell from where you guys are at because you're kind of behind this stack of logs, and this is kind of directly on the other side of those logs to the southeast towards the tower. But you do notice that there are other Zolgaths kind of over towards the tower as well. But with all the stuff in the way between you guys and that, you don't get a super clear view compared to the ones that are down here by the fire.
Cool. Anyone got any ideas? Poop related is fine.
Um. Okay. So what if I can do collective transposition. It's a gamble, and I can do it up to 2 people. What if we gambled and like teleported 2 of the smaller creatures like into the middle of us and just, you know, kick their teeth in really quick and that's all I got. Other than that, like Grotus says, I don't know what Grotus says.
Protus, we need you.
Um,
That's all I can think of, Other than that, we run in and just kill people.
Hey, it's got to be.
I mean, if we're just gonna run in, I could try and strike at the big one first with lightning bolt since we're in an open area.
There's that too.
Because I get my 6th level lightning bolt once per day.
Okay.
Is that the plan then? We're gonna do a surprise round.
So you said you're teleporting a couple of these, like just in the middle of you guys here and like beating the shit out of them. Is that something?
Well, that was one of the ideas.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna,
If you do a lightning bolt, I could like drop a bunch of crates and shit on them. So like we could do like our first round, just like
Yeah, I think the idea is we're gonna do a
rock out as
surprise
much
round.
damage as we can. I can't make them shit themselves. It's not going to help here, no
Damn.
matter how much we all want to do it.
How far away from us are they?
Let's see. They are.
The big one is 60 feet from me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I move up a little, I can throw something from here. The big one.
And then the farthest one is 100 feet away. So they're in like a 40-foot circle-ish.
Because I can do far lobbing, so I can my alchemist items I can throw from 60 feet.
Oh, here, let me unlock the tokens. There you go.
Okay, what do we want the Bunyan boys to do during this then?
Well, a lot of them are archers, right?
Let me see. So in terms of stuff that they've got, Sturvin has. Sturvin is a mage, so he has a variety of spells, and then a melee staff. Looks like, let's see, Leodoric. Where is he here? Has his longsword and composite longbow. And then Tashlock has a rapier and a short bow.
Maybe for this first round, we can have them just like ready ranged attacks.
Okay. And just have Sturvin with the spells and the other two with their crossbow and short bow.
Yeah. Because, like, yeah, we don't like them, but it'd be kind of mean to just, like, make them charge in when we're all standing back.
Yeah, so fuck them guys.
Yeah, but
Okay.
see, the town likes them, and
They'll die heroes. It's
if they
fine.
die, then the town might not, like, come to our circus.
No, it's fine. We'll tell them.
Okay, it's a good point. Solid point. I'm convinced.
Yeah,
The
see,
Scorch-
Honker
Don't even-
understands when money is at stake.
Scorch is gonna do nothing because there's nothing he can do from this distance.
Scorch offers moral support in pets.
Yes.
Scorch is a petable substance. All right. So, in terms of for the ranged attack from the Banyan boys, what are you wanting them to aim for? Are you wanting them to all go for the same thing?
I think the large one should be our priority.
The Jeep lie.
Okay. Okay, focus fire, dick bag. Got it.
Because I feel like it's gonna have the ouchiest of hits.
Right.
Okay. So let's see. So I guess let me go ahead and roll the ranged attacks for the Banyan boys here. Let's see, for Sturvin, let me see, what spells has he got? Let's see.
Kind of a fucking name is Sturvin. I'm sorry, but like,
I know, right?
man, they
Ron
must have
clearly
hated
didn't
their
like
kid. Yeah.
Alright, he's got some interesting spells in here. Mislead, Slow, Vampiric Touch, Cloak of Colors, Dispel Magic, Lightning Bolt, Prying Eye, Dimensional Door, Freedom of Movement, Outcast Curse, Enthrall, Haste, Meld into Stone, Mind Reading, Blur, Dispel Magic, Hideous Laughter, Touch of Idiocy, Disguise, Lock Magic Missile, True Strike, Chill Touch.
Did you say touch of idiocy?
Yes. Touch of Idiocy.
That explains
That's
a
like
lot.
a
I bet
personality.
rubbing one out just fucking strokes him. Okay.
Stroke
So
stupid.
he should do he should do this is one of our guys has those spells?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is Sturvin Banyan. He's a mage.
Oh, well then okay, so then he should do magic missile at the highest level that he can on repeat all actions
All right.
until he's out of spell slots, and then he should kill himself.
He is expendable at that point.
Oh man. Yeah, so he can cast cantrips, or I guess that one's a first, but he can cast them up at 6th level. He does have 6th level slots. I gotta figure out how to do this because it doesn't have that spell set up on him.
They probably weren't expecting you to use them.
Not like this, no.
You're welcome.
That's okay. Let's see.
Does it? Oh, yeah. I just don't know.
Yeah, it has like a list of all of his spells, but like
Yeah.
when I have it selected on his turn, it doesn't give me like a spot to like roll them. Oh, unless they're here. Is that on this tab? Oh, here they are. Never mind. I found them.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Never mind. Moog just doesn't know how to fantasy rounds.
They're updating all the time, man. You can't blame him.
All
They
right.
change it all the time. It's annoying.
So let's see. Target.
Grotus, you
Magic.
missed a good one.
Oh shit! Yay!
I missed spend time in live shows and said goodbye. And the year lit in on stuff.
You missed a fantastic plan that Honker came up with for causing some distraction. Using prestidigitation to make people's pants shit themselves. Like they're not shitting, but the pants are shitting by prestidigitation.
I was just thinking about that today, about how
About pants shitting themselves?
if a person could do something so fantastic, they could make everyone shit their pants, or they could shit everyone's pants.
Yeah. Well, Hunker can. With prestidigitation, you can soil anything.
Oh, for just one time, I would make everyone shit pants also.
Let's see.
Exactly.
And I'm really sorry. I invited the Banyan boys mostly in hopes that they'd get hit more than us.
Yeah, the Banyan Boys. Oh yeah, so to fill you in, Grotus, what's going on here? Let me share the map too. Hold on.
I gotta join the server.
Oh, you're right. You're not in here yet. Well, when you get in here, I'll show you the map. So basically, the only thing left at this point, because you guys went and cleared out all the other little hotspots, was the big camp. And so that's about a day's journey out. And so you guys headed down to the southwest towards the Aeon Tower to check out the camp. So you did get down there. There's the Aeon Tower there, which does not have a stone floating above it, like the other ones, which you guys have heard before from history lessons in the past.
Shit.
Yeah. And around, again, a half circle around the tower, but not too close to the tower. There's kind of a berth between these camps and the tower itself, but there's like a half-mile arc of tents with hundreds of Zulgaths set up around the area here. And in the middle of all of this arc, there is like a giant campfire and a siege tower that is in the process of being constructed. And you guys managed to cause some commotion after doing some observation on the outer camps to kind of distract some of the kind of general mass of Zulgaths so you could sneak through and make your way towards like the main central camp, because you figure if we fuck up the leadership, then things are a little somewhat disorganized, but you figure cut off the head sort of plan. So you guys mess with some livestock, you let some stuff loose. Honker made some people shit their pants.
No, their
Honker made
shit
some of their
themselves.
pants shit themselves, and
Get it right.
caused some messes. Fomented some intertribal tensions.
Yeah, we might have contributed to racism.
Yeah, to lizard racism a little bit. But you guys did successfully distract, and so now we're here at the central main camp of the overall big siege camp. And we are just about to start into shit, because there were some Zulgaths, some bigger ones down around this huge bonfire in the middle here, and we're kind of surprise rounding ranged attack, blasting the fuck out of them to try to reduce our amount of hurt to ourselves. So yeah. Sturvin was about to cast Magic Missile, heightened, which I haven't actually had to deal with this on my end before. How does heightened casting work? Does it just add more dice to the damage rolls, I assume, right?
I don't even know if you can heighten that one because I don't have. Yeah, it's another. It just adds the heightening on that one is only to do the additional actions. You can't add it to higher level.
Oh, okay. I mean, he does have, in terms of higher level damage spells that he could cast.
Yeah, like make him use all of his resources and spell slots to save the town, as he should.
Okay.
Not because he sucks.
He does have, so in terms of levels, like level 5, level 6 spells, he does have Disintegrate.
Well, then, yeah, he should be disintegrating, big guy.
All right. So, let me see. How does Disintegrate work? You fire a green ray at your target, make a spell attack. 12d10 holy shit.
Yeah, it's disintegrate. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is gonna be great.
All right.
Yeah, we're just gonna abuse this guy. He's our spell slut.
It's our spell slot. All right, so here we go. Wait,
I just look over at him. I'm like, you're a piece of shit, Sturvin. You know
He
you
might
should
be
use
into
that
that.
disintegrate on yourself. Next time you try and cast it, just put it in your face. You
Damn.
suck so much. I hate everything about you, Sturvin.
He might like that.
Everything.
Just so you know.
Hunker doesn't have any concept of that. at all.
No, but Grotus does, and I'm sure it will be amusing.
So yeah, unfortunately, Sturvin does miss. This is kind of a bigger thing than he's ever really been involved in before. It's a little nervous. A little nervous. Let me see. Does
Well,
that
stack
take?
up, Sturvin.
Bitch.
Let's see. I think he would still have. Does this
so
take?
much.
I don't know. I assume that just takes an action.
I hope you trip in a gopher hole and scratch your face all up.
Yeah, I think that would just be one action, honey.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just. And he keeps blasting. We'll just have him try. Damn, misses a
Fucking
second
Sturvin
time.
blast. Oh, I hate him so much. Ah. Hunker might kill Sturvin if he can.
I would support that.
Okay, he
That
does.
disintegrate, hold on. That disintegrate is just one action.
I think.
What?
Hold
There's
on.
no.
Let me double check. Hold on.
I know he hit, but like.
And I'm looking.
It's, no, it's two actions.
Oh, is that what the two little?
It's
Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
not realize. Okay, so never mind. He would only cast
Learn
that
how to
once.
play.
My bad. I haven't really had to do a lot of on the spell. I haven't really had a lot of like casters. Now I
No,
think about it.
you really haven't. You really haven't.
Okay.
But he could do a magic missile. He could have done the one disintegrate and one magic missile.
Okay, we'll have him do the one magic missile. Okay, so magic
At least
missile.
you can hit something with that because you suck so much, Banyan.
All right. Max, or well, not max damage. Almost max damage
That's the
magic
only
missile.
way he could do it. It's the only way he could do it. It's the only way he could hit. He sucks so much because he's a Banyan.
Okay, and then let's see. So Maz, for your surprise, kablamo.
Yeah.
Do your turn.
Do my thing.
Do your thing.
Okay. Luckily, we thought ahead to put lightning bolt in this menu.
Indeed. Damn. It critically succeeds on its save against the lightning bolt.
That was rude.
That was rude.
What a piece of shit.
That was my only one.
Oof. We do still have other actions.
I don't have anything else I can do without getting closer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Honker then.
Okay. Where's my... It's not... Have it up, so... Of course. I'm gonna do this bombardment as soon as I find the script. Ah, there it is. Okay. 2 actions, 500 feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of the crates and drop it on the guy. It's a 10-foot burst. That's not gonna hit anybody else.
Yeah, they're all kind of around this big fire.
He does a reflex. I'm trying to succeed on that bullshit. 5 feet. 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 5
Okay. It does succeed, but it does still take damage, it looks like. All right.
That's all I do on a stealth turn here.
Okay. All right. Brings us to Braz.
Excellent.
You're gonna do something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Good, because we've sucked.
Don't get splashed.
What's the point? Why did we even wake up? We all suck so much. We may
I
as well
don't know.
join the Banyan brothers.
Oh
We're
my
like
God.
honorary Banyan
Oh, the
boys.
critical, finally! Jesus
This
Christ.
is all because we brought the Banyans with us.
And guess what? Now he's got persistent fire. Suck it, bitch.
Nice.
That's it.
All right, that brings us to Grotus.
I'd like to see the map now. that I'm
Oh,
fully
yes.
integrated.
That would probably be good. Here you all are.
Bitch, I told you that I'm integrated. Okay. Who's hassling my buddies?
So far, we're kind of in a surprise round right now, because you snuck up behind this kind of pile of wooden stuff over here, and there's a couple dudes around this massive bonfire to the south, and we're currently surprised around attempting to blast them.
Brilliant. So we're at range right now. They're way the fuck down there and all that.
Yeah, we're like around 60, 70 feet away.
Correct.
Beautiful. 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 Okay. And the Zilverek, about how big is they? They look pretty damn big.
They're a large creature, yeah.
Large. God damn them all. I've been told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Never working man on a Halifax pier, the last of Duncan's Barrett's privateers.
All right. Grotus moves up. What's he doing?
Well, the antelope saw the big old things, and I wish I was in Sherbert now. But the chasing run down took the antelope 2 whole days. And she was broad and fat and loose of steer, so I wish I was in Sherbert now. Okay, so singing a sea shanty to no one but himself. Grotus cartwheels forward, realizes he doesn't have the range. And he is going like a taunting sort of mocking dance while singing his sea shanties about things that the Zilverek couldn't possibly understand. And for ranged attacks, he's going to throw a dart at this piece of shit.
All right.
Welcome to the darty party, motherfucker.
A mid-mockery dart that critically misses. These haven't been used very much. Out of practice,
No,
perhaps.
For reasons. Okay, then Grotus vaulting over the stack of logs. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. I shire no guns and shed no tears.
So, Grotus, one thing you do notice as you vault over the stack of logs here and make your movement here, you see over in the kind of the yard in front of the siege tower to the east, a couple of Zolgaths.
Brilliant.
There are 2 of them that appear similar to the ones that are down around this fire that you are cartwheeling towards. And then there is one other one who seems to be in the process of shouting at them. Like the other 2 seem to be kind of standing at attention. And this other one is much bigger and seems to be kind of carrying large kind of hammer sort of weapon of sorts over their shoulder, which pretty much just looks like a boulder attached to a giant bone. Looks like this.
Sick.
So he is in the process of, sounds like, berating or some sort of, military training, perhaps, to these other two Zolgaths here. But you notice them over there, as from your vantage point as you vault over the logs and make your way down this way. So they're on the other side of this mess of crates and other things.
Then Grotus is going to speak the little bit of Undercommon that he knows, which is not much, but just enough for like an Undercommon tourist to know all the bad words and shit.
Right, as you do.
And it's going to say something to the effect of like, eat shit. I'm sorry your mom squeezed you out, and it wasn't my fault. I got there after.
1 beer, please.
Yeah, there is 1 beer, please. Which way to the library?
All right. I think with the movement, that was all your actions, right, Grotus?
Yeah, I moved not as far as I could have, threw a dart, and then moved some more. I should have just double moved and been right in their noses, but it didn't.
Okay, Leodoric has his longbow, and I believe we were having him also target the big one.
Yes.
Okay.
We were just going to try and do as much damage as possible to the big one, which has not been much damage.
Well, there's one hit.
Pretty good.
Come on, roll the damage. There it is. All right, and then one more. Ooh, a critical. Nice. All right, Leodoric fires off with a good shot on the last one there. And then that brings us to...
You suck less than your brother Sturvin.
brings us to Tashlock, who also has a short bow. Also fires at the Zilveric with a miss and a hit. And a hit. Alright, some respectable damage here. Swings us finally to Scorch, which I believe was acting as moral support, as it is a long ways away.
Yeah, he can't do anything right now.
Okay, so, top of the first real turn, we have Zilveric, who has been hit at least a few times, missed a couple other times, and is also currently on fire. So this creature, let's see, what's his move speed? Okay, he moves up. That would be there. And with the other actions that he has, you see him... Does this have a range? Let's see. Oh, right, this is on itself. Okay, so you've seen this do this before the last time you fought these things at the fiend enclosure, but it kind of makes a heaving motion and vomits acrid bile onto itself. And everything within 30 feet. So, Tash, Maz, Braz, Hunker is out of range. Scorch is in range. Leodoric and Grotus is out of range. Okay. So you take... Well, do a fortitude save on all y'all's. Okay. Sturvin fails. Scorch critically.
Of course he does.
Scorch critically succeeds. Leodoric
What a good boy.
succeeds. Maz succeeds, and Braz critically succeeds. So the three of you who just normal succeeded or failed do take some damage from this. Okay. Did that apply properly? Okay, on Maz, it didn't apply the half. You should have only taken. Oh wait, no, it did it right. Never mind, did it right. Half 5.
Yeah,
it only
I
did
have
5.
only 5.
Okay, never mind. You did it right. Did it right. You're all good then. Okay.
I know.
So, with the commotion that's happened so far, because I mean, you guys did try to cast a lightning bolt, even though it missed. And with the fire and everything else, the big one over in the other yard has taken notice of, an attempted lightning bolt strike and other things happening to the west of it here. Perhaps caught a glimpse of Grotus's foot as he finished a fancy cartwheel over the logs. So, let's see. Braz, you understand this because you understand Draconic. You hear him shout in Draconic, "Defensive positions! Devourer Arksuva, the meddlers from the village have arrived!" And you see him kind of shout this upwards. And with this shout, you see, so the siege tower itself here, I don't think I've actually talked about it here. So this tower is made out of wood and bone, and it's resting on top of 6 ginormous stone wheels that are currently being held in place by logs that are acting as blocks. There are poles that are jutting from the tower at the front that appear to have, harnesses of some kind attached to them that would allow it to be pulled along by dinosaurs. This tower is 3 stories tall, and it looks like 3 baskets, like nested on top of each other, but the very top level only appears to be partially finished. Only some of the wall of wood and hides is complete, and there's kind of bare superstructure where you can see where other walls and then a roof would be, but it's not done yet. So he calls up this tower here, and you see up above, there's kind of some openings in the tower where, things in the tower would be able to peek out. And you see the head of a creature peek out, which does look somewhat familiar. Let's see, where is the picture? It's one of these.
Oh,
So this is a Gug. So you have seen some Gugs before. And you actually have heard of something about a Gug before, if you recall, from the ones that were imprisoned. I don't know if any of you happen to remember. If not, I'll show you in.
The ghouls.
What was it you said, Ross?
Stephen Company.
Oh, they're called Gugford.
I think the answer you're looking for is no, none of us remember.
Okay.
No, I remember they're afraid of ghouls. They were kept in
You are
place
correct about that. You are correct about the ghouls.
They're not willing participants in this siege.
Well, at least the ones that you guys found were not. Because if you recall, when you were having some diplomacy with the Gugs that were imprisoned over there, they mentioned that one of their own had betrayed them somehow. And were kind of mad about that. So possibly this is the one in question there.
Well, I know where my heel kick's gonna land.
So you see this creature kind of peek over, like over an opening up at the top, kind of the unfinished top there, and then kind of vanish out of sight upstairs. And then the big guy down here, he... You see him move into the tower and out of sight. Brings us to Maz.
Okay. Well, Maz is gonna approach the big dude and use Storm Flash.
Okay. Poke him up. With a critical.
Beautiful.
Whew.
And no one's near enough to it for the effect, but
No.
he's dead.
Yeah, you guys did, man, especially with Theodoric's couple of really good shots in there. You did some pretty decent damage.
Well, that was the whole intention.
So you guys managed to take out the Zilverek. These other the Zolgath hard scales down here are, you know, kind of grabbing their nearby weapons and readying themselves. Anything else, Miles?
I think that's all I can do because I can't move twice, right?
You can.
Oh, I can.
Your actions, you could do whatever you want for your 3 actions. It's not like D&D.
Okay.
So you could move all 3, you could attack all 3, whatever you want.
I think my move would put me like around here.
Okay, so kind of going over
Probably.
towards Scrotus.
Yeah.
Okay. Leodoric. So, I mean, I'll roll the stuff for them, but what you want them to do, I'm kind of leaving up to you guys to order. They are at your command.
Oh, man.
He does have his composite longbow, and then he also has his longsword. So, up to you how you want him to fight. What would you like him to do?
We could have him start targeting the ones behind the crates.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's do that.
Okay. So have him, like, kind of mount up on top of the logs here and start sniping that direction? Okay. Alright, so you command Leodoric here, and he kind of gets in a good position on top of the stack of logs, and strings his composite longbow, and begins firing in the direction of the hard scales over in this direction. Hitting. And then for his second, firing another shot. And missing, unfortunately. Sturvin is the mage. We can have him do another disintegrate on something if we want to try that. He does still have spell slots for that.
Sure.
Okay.
He sucked at it, but yeah.
All right. Who do we want him to disintegrate?
That ugly looking fucker. Well, that's all of them.
Yeah, that doesn't really narrow it down very much.
It looks like we haven't really messed any of them up. Do that one that's to the west of the campfire.
Okay. Disintegrate. Ahoy. It hits, and the hard scale fails its save.
There we go. Now you're at least worthy of breathing the same air that I exist in.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't breathe your air, Sturvin.
You know you suck when Honker is trash talking you.
Alright, he does still have one action.
Probably just a magic missile then.
Okay.
I feel like that's kind of gonna be the answer is just spell magic missile. Spell magic missile.
All right, so yeah, massive blast. This green energy across the way here through this black smoke smacks this hard skill up real good. Brings us to Honker.
Honker tells Sturvin he hates him so much.
As a free
And
action.
then, yeah, okay, good. Free action. Would spend an action, but I'll take the free action.
Bullying is a free
I
And
action.
mean, I was just keeping quiet because I didn't know if this was to hype us up or something.
Yeah, guys, we
and
all
then
fucking suck. Let's do this.
I'll use one of my composition spells, my lingering composition.
Okay.
And then I'll shout to these folks over here like, I hate you guys, not as much as I hate Sturvin, but I'm going to kill you guys, and it'll make me feel better about Sturvin. That's my lingering composition to hopefully inspire courage in everybody but Sturvin.
I knew that was coming.
Fuck this guy in particular.
Sturvin.
I just don't like that name. I hate that
It's
name.
horrible.
Starvin' Sturvin.
Okay, so I got to roll a performance check.
Yep.
See how long that lasts.
All right, 31. So that's just like a regular success, I think.
Okay, so then this will last 3 rounds. I won't
Nice.
have to do it again. Go give her that. Everybody but Sturvin. And then, with my other 2 actions, I will just cast a... How close? I got him.
Yeah, they were ways down there, like 70 feet away.
I'll run forward. Haha, I got it. I'll run forward, and then I will attempt to hit this guy with a bowling pin. Juggling club.
All right.
Range attack. This is why Honker doesn't range attack. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Tashlock. He has a rapier and a composite short bow.
I can have him up on the logs too.
Sniping
his
to the
bow.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have him target over here. Composite short bow. Here we go. With a hit. And a second shot. Also a hit. All right. Our bow sniper's putting in work. Grotus.
Okay. Grotus feeling jazzed up, changing tune, changing rhythm, shouts up to the Guggeth that peeped out and then peeped away, even though I don't know how a Gug peeps and they ain't got no fucking Gug eyes. And it's set. And then Grotus is going to try to use his talented improviser. Or was it uncanny improviser? Uncanny improviser. Incredible improvisation to try to roll a deception in a language he doesn't speak.
Okay.
And it's going to be more or less along the lines of kind of speaking as a Gug, as if he were half Gug, kind of along the lines of a Nord saying, "My ancestors are smiling upon me, Gug. Can you say the same?"
Excellent. All right. And you said there was a roll. Okay. What do we got here? Deception. Yep, that passes.
It's just really trying to make them feel bad about their choices. And then he says, and then does a flying kick, Raiden style.
Of course.
Trying to push this hard scale into the bonfire.
Ooh, okay.
But since, actions, different actions and all that.
Yeah, we'll roll some strength stuff and see if.
Yeah, I'll make it. This will just be a regular attack.
Okay.
A flying kick, and then we can roll a whatever the shove mechanics are. Goga Mooga. All right.
All right.
Love it. That's in line.
Gross, you kind of just land in the gravel around the fire pit here.
I think he like does a flying kick, and then the guy like throws up a block, and then he bounces off of it.
All right.
Let me see here. Push. I have the Nethys thing open for actions. Let's see if there's a push.
I feel like there is.
There's a push or a shove.
Look at the new activities tab. You might find it there.
The activities tab?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that on?
Oh,
Nethys?
indeed.
It's room for activities.
So much room to do activities. No,
you're
it's
right.
not on there. I don't see it. I don't have anything that makes people move.
I think it's athletics. I think if you look in maybe the athletics thing, then I swear.
Oh, I think, yeah,
I'm looking.
it's somewhere in something. I didn't mean to be such a dick. I just want to move a guy 5 feet.
So it
You're
looks
not
like
being a dick.
shove. Okay, so it has to be. So you have to have at least one hand free, which you do, and the target
Always.
can't be more than one size larger than you, which they aren't. So it is an athletics check against your target's fortitude save. So give me
Fucking deal. Here it comes. Yeah, buddy.
All right, 34. Let me roll their fortitude. They roll 32. So you do.
They are in the bonfire.
All right, so you push them up to 10 feet away from you. So it's a good push.
I do that.
Okay.
They are 10 feet into the bonfire now.
Oh wait, sorry. That's on a critical success. Regular success is just 5 feet, so they're still in the bonfire. So
Still in the bonfire. Fucking deal.
let's see. Let me figure how much that would cause.
While you do that, I'm going to roll the actions for my third attack using the accordion gauntlets.
Gotcha. All right, that's a hit.
Woo! We like those numbers.
Let's see. You know, in the process of trying to find information about this, I found a Reddit thread where someone was asking something about like wanting a feat to set themselves on fire, and there is a feat for that evidently, which is called Torch Goblin.
Oh.
Why don't like half of us have that? Half of us should be able to. I should have learned it from our torch goblin. Our literal torch goblin would have taught that to our guy who lights his shit on fire.
It all depends on where the feed is, like, from.
It says so you have to be.
Feet is stored in the sphincter. Prove me wrong.
It says you have to be a charhide goblin, so I think that was part of like your
Yeah, I am a charhide
it's
goblin.
It's a lineage thing. Okay.
yeah lineage thing. I forget, is
Yeah,
Braz a
I'm
charhide
pretty
goblin too? I mean, I assume so. Since
I
you're...
mean, they should be, yeah.
yeah.
We're twins, so
So
weird if you
it's
weren't.
this is a feat 5, so I don't know. So maybe like the next level up, you might be able to see it. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I don't think we have that many.
But if you do see it, here's what it is, because it sounds kind of fun. It's you've spent enough time on fire that you know how to use it to your advantage. You can light yourself thoroughly on fire with a torch, a bottle of alchemist fire, or a similar incendiary, dealing yourself 1d6 persistent fire damage, and as long as you are suffering persistent fire damage, all of your melee attacks against adjacent creatures deal additional fire damage per weapon damage die. And any creature that successfully grapples, shoves, or trips you also takes fire damage. So basically, turn yourself into a grease goblin on fire and chaos. So that is an option in your future if you so desire.
Can I trade a feat for that? Like, can I?
You try-
I'm not.
It does
Can
seem
he
more
cross
Goblin-like.
race in Goblin?
you kind of cross racing.
Well, I have versatile lineage. I'm a human who just like culturally appropriates, and everyone think I'm the cool white boy at the party.
I mean, there you go. Next time we level up, which will probably be after all this business here, yeah, you you can all just have every fight we all just ignite ourselves. Braz ignites the party, and you all just run in. Oh man.
Braz lights me and herself on fire. Grotus runs in front and hugs the first enemy.
Exactly. Oh man, that's pretty great.
Oh.
Let me get back to finding out how much damage for standing in a fire. Let's see. Uh, it looks like it would be. It looks like at least a couple D6s. I mean, this is a pretty big fire, so it'd probably be more than maybe like 4 D6s a turn. That seems reasonable because it's a big fire. So let me roll that then. 4 D6s of damage from fire. 10. And that is, I believe, this one. Okay. All right. Let's see. And you already did your damage roll, Grotus, on your other hit. Okay. I think we are set then for Braz.
Okay. I think I'm gonna post up behind these crates and then throw an alchemist fire.
Okay. We're doing the ones by the fire, or the ones off to the east here that the boys are sniping.
The one's being sniped.
Okay. It misses, but does. Wait, that's critical miss. So it does
It's
nothing.
critical, so
Yep.
no splash. And since I moved, I can't do 2.
Damn. All right. All right. Zolgath down here next to the fire. Uses his first action to move around the fire. Let's see, how does his distance? Oh, wait, no. Let's see. That would have been 5, 10, 15. Okay, so he wouldn't quite get there. So he uses his second action to continue moving over to Grotus. And then for his last action, does an attack with his hammer. All right. This Zolgath is the one down to the south of the fire. And he picks up a javelin and throws it in the direction of Grotus here. I'm critically missing. And tries once more. Still critically missing. And then for his last action, decides to move up closer. Zolgath hard scale in the fire. It is his turn. So the persistent of the fire he's in. 13. Okay, so he first tries to move out of the fire. And makes his way out. And he looks at you, Grotus, and he raises his shield. And then tries to claw at you with his last
Good.
action.
I fucking want you to. I fucking beg you. Fucking do it.
And he does.
I hope you deal damage. I
He
fucking
did.
want you to.
damage has been dealt.
This is a really
That's
weird
awesome.
expression.
You're off guard now. You're off guard. Do you even fucking know what that means? You're off guard to my next melee attack.
You didn't think of the
Oh
smell!
my god. You fucking shrub. You fell for it.
One of the classic blunders. All
In
right.
the circus, we call that pulling a stirvin.
This poor
The
guy.
Zolgaths are all weirded out because it seems like Grotus needs this right now, and they're just like, whoa, man. We were just trying to kill some humies, and this is, oh, we didn't sign up for this.
And we're inflicting mental trauma on the Zolgath. We're going to give Sturvin depression. So this Zolgath hard skill over here moves up. And 15, 20, 25. All right, and then uses another action to get to you, Braz. And smackos with a hammer. Or not. He tried, though. The other one here... These other crates are in the way. He moves up in this direction. And then moves again towards the pile of logs here. And tries to chuck a javelin at Leodoric. And misses. Alright, Scorch.
Okay, we're gonna have Scorch go down to help Grotus. So it's gonna take 2 actions to get all the way down here. So he's only gonna get to attack once, but that's okay.
Okay.
Scorch, you tried. We love you for it.
He's so cute, and it's motivating. All right. So up in the tower, let's see where people are. Let's see. Honker and Braz. Give me a perception check. Okay. So Braz and Honker, you can see up up on the 3rd floor. Like, you can't directly see because of the construction and stuff in the way, but you see like a glow coming from up there. And it's kind of a strange, kind of purpley greenish sort of glow. It's not like super bright, but there's enough that you can kind of see it through the slits up there. And that's all you really get out of that. You just kind of see that going on up there.
We should light that siege tower on fire.
Hell yeah!
All right,
I know
Leodoric.
y'all don't need convincing.
I love setting shit on fire.
I assume Leodoric's still sniping?
Yes.
Okay.
If he's the sniper, is Tashlock the caster?
Sturvin is the caster. Tashlock is a rapier and short bow. Leodoric is a longsword and a composite longbow. And then Sturvin's a whole mess of spells.
Sturvin's just a mess.
We need to peer pressure Sturvin into lighting the siege tower on fire.
Okay. All
I
right.
think
So
that would be a good job for Hunker.
critical.
Or we peer pressure Sturvin into lighting himself on fire, goblin style.
All right, criticals on this one that was moving up. I mean, Fool Zolgath got within closer range of the person with the composite longbow. Probably a bad idea.
What a dummy.
And he shoots again. Hitting again. Oops. There we go. And once more. Damn. Popping off. Just pin cushioning this Zolgath here. Braz. Zolgath's up in your face.
Yeah, it's really rude. I'm gonna climb on top of this crate, and then I'll throw an alchemist fire at the one further away again.
Okay. Does still do the splash.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Tashlock with the composite short bow. I assume just still shooting.
Yeah.
Okay. Shot 1 with a hit. Shot 2 with a miss. Shot 3 with a hit. All right, a little more damage to the one by you, Braz. Sturvin. He does still have a 6th level slot for Disintegrate. He also has Lightning Bolt level 5. What do we want him to do?
I guess disintegrate.
Okay.
Disintegrate one of those guys. Or can he light the does he have anything to light that shit on fire, that tower?
Let's see. And he does have Lightning Bolt, which, could potentially light things on fire. And I
Can try that.
think
See if
that's
that
the
works.
only fire-ish kind of one. All right, so Lightning Bolt. Let's have him... All right. Let's see, that's the guy in the tower. But the tower itself does get struck by the lightning. Because the lightning does still strike even if he critically succeeds. The save on the damage for that guy. But the tower does take a hit, and with the kind of mixture of wood and bone and dried skins and stuff, there's a little bit of smoking going on up there. Seems like something might have been ignited. He does still have one action.
Stoke the flames!
Wish I could make him punch himself in the face so bad.
Eat your own head!
Just magic missile something.
Magic missile
Magic
something.
missile
All
one
right.
of the guys.
All right. We'll have a magic missile. One of the ones down here. Pew. All right, Agrotus. The one between you and the fire is off guard. It did hit you.
Grotus wants them all to burn. All right, so the guy in front of me, again, I'm going to do the athletics check to shove him into the fire.
All right.
I'm just going to keep pushing him back down.
Nah, no, get back in there, bud.
Hey there.
Eat shit, buddy.
All right. Give me that. I'll roll a fortitude. Ooh, it does. You succeed, so he does get pushed 5 feet back into the fire.
Eat shit, nerd. And the one that's in front of me, and Scorch, I'm going to start laying into him with all my flurry of blows.
Okay.
So this is a 2 for. And if one of them succeeds, go ahead and make that.
Critical. Let's go.
And then go ahead and make that fortitude save to see if he's stunned or not.
All right, rolling up fortitude. He rolls a 30. He would be stunned.
Yeah, I think that is less than.
Yeah, it's like a
Yep.
34, I think.
30. Yeah, it's like at least 32. Yeah.
A 32, yeah.
So he's stunned 1.
Correct.
And coming in at the final strike. Or no, that was the first hit, so we still got.
Yeah, you still
Sure.
got some more smackos to do.
We got the second part of the flurry.
Boom.
All
Nice.
right. And the third piece of the combo is going pentagram style. Okay.
Damn.
Fire and then pulling back.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here he is. Oh, deleted. All right. Brings us to Honker. Your song continues. Everybody is inspired. What are you doing?
Okay, so would you consider like a bonfire a piece of landscape?
Yeah.
So then if a spell read, you grasp a piece of landscape and lob it in your foe's direction.
All right. I see where you're going with this. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that seems. I mean, it's a bonfire. There's stuff in it that's burning. So I mean, you could pick that burning stuff up and chuck it off in a direction. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hit the. So I'm gonna have to move to do this.
Okay.
To kind of make the distance work, but I want to make sure that siege engine fucked. Okay, so I'll do that. It's just at that object, so it can do a reflex save, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think. I think if you're chucking a bunch of burning stuff at a stationary building, I don't think it's going to be able to dodge. So
It was my assumption too, but
yeah. So yeah, that hits. Burning
Okay.
coals and embers and stuff all over the side.
Does some damage to it. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god. I had everybody targeted. You might have to fix that.
I
Sorry.
got it. I got it.
I just dropped it into chat. I shouldn't have hit everybody.
Oh boy, let's see.
And it didn't hit the guy I really wanted to hit, which is Douche Canoe. Oh, I hate him so much.
Let's see. Make sure everybody else is okay. I think I got everyone. Okay. All right. Brings us to Scorch.
One day I'll get a move.
You're next.
Not today. Yeah, I don't want to mess with the guy in the fire. I'm gonna have Scorch come around and attack this one.
Okay. Hey, critical for Scorch. Let's go. Nice. Scratching the hell out of this guy. At least a little bit. Brings us to Maz.
Okay. So I'm gonna. I guess I'll move this way and target that one. Use my storm flash.
Okay. Nice. Hell yeah. All right, and that is a critical, and the other guy, I believe... What's the range on the...
Mm.
on the critical lightning chain?
Five. I don't know.
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. Alright, so the other guy is not within 10 feet, unfortunately. Unless you just really want to zap Braz.
Please
I mean,
don't.
not right now. It's only fun when she's trying to go to sleep.
And I think you still have one action?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Aw.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Alright, hard scale down here. Attacks Scorch with the Warhammer. Hits. Misses. And critically misses. The Zolgath in the fire takes fire damage. Alright, uses an action to get back up out of the fire. Definitely a little more red, whether from anger or from the fire, you're not entirely sure. But he looks a little pissed. And he comes swinging with the Warhammer out of the fire at you, Grotus, hitting you. Knocking the breath out of you a bit here. And he comes back around for one last smackaroo.
Wanted you to do that. Wake me up inside.
Alright, this one up here by you, Braz. Continues to go after you. With the Warhammer. And a miss, and a critical miss. Alright. Zolgath up here. He kind of ducks into these barrels here. He kind of joins his other friend here. And goes after you, Maz. With a hit. And...
That's targeting Leodric.
Oh, you're right. Oops. Thought I fixed that.
No, he can take it.
Alright, targeting. Alright, with a miss. And one other attack with still a miss. Grotus has been struck. Has woken up inside.
Grotus looks at him and is like, good. You're fighting back. You were never going to win. You can't make me feel anything. But I'm glad you tried. It's important to me that you fight back. And he's going to swing at him with the flail.
Ooh.
Double thing here.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
All right. I'm going to hero point that one. And also I'm going to add the off guard because if he successfully hit me with like my whole builds thing, if he successfully hits me with a melee attack, then
That's true. That's true.
He gets to be off guard to my next attack, and there's supposed to be like +1 damage that I never know is added automatically, or if I have to add it. I just usually forget it because it's fucking 1 damage.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. That does it. So that's the flurry. Did we also remember that he was stunned and he didn't?
The stunned one was the other one that already died.
Oh, okay. That true.
All right, so let me roll fortitude on him then. He rolls a 35, which I think is just enough to succeed.
Just enough. But I'm not going to do a third attack. You know, I'm just not. I don't have it at me. Because he's standing in front of a bonfire and he gets pushed into it.
All right. All right, you've got
Deal
a
with my
34, and he rolls a 44. Okay, he manages to brace himself.
Is it competing athletics checks or is it against his fortitude DC?
Oh, that's actually a good question. Let me double check. Oh, it's against his fortitude DC. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's see, what would that be then?
I heard that the first time, didn't say anything until it wasn't in favor.
Let's see. Is the fortitude DC like just the bonus they have to it? Or
Beats the balls up. And also, it might also depend on if their proficiency.
let me look it up.
I'm sorry, I make people look
Oh no,
things
you're
up.
fine.
Turn.
Let's see.
So look things up. My turn. My turn is usually
Fortitude
hit, deceive, hit.
DC. So fortitude.
It's all good, Grotus. We're just happy you are here this time.
Okay, so it looks like the
Yeah.
fortitude DC is just whatever it says their fortitude stat is plus 10.
Okay.
So their fortitude that they have is plus 25. So 35 would be
Balls. Yeah.
just short. So they kind of moved backward a little bit, but they kind of felt it coming. This has been kind of a weird interaction.
They saw
And-
their friend die the same way, so he's a little bit braced for it. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit
fair
braced.
enough. Fair enough. That's my turn.
All right. So this guy over by Scorch. Critically misses. Critically misses. And regular misses. Damn.
You
All right.
suck.
Loser! Alright, this one that had gotten pushed in the fire resisted you, Grotus, and he is coming in hot with a trifecta of blows, with a miss,
Come on.
and a crit.
Yes. Yes. Make me feel something. Yes.
You felt that.
Woo! And
Make me care when I kill you. God.
Oh, man. Still got my ear by Bras.
Cronus is just like, thank you. Doesn't know why.
Alright, misses. And hits. Come on, fancy grin. There we go. And last
Ow.
one. A miss. Alright, this one is the one next to Maz. Man, these guys are whiffing.
Good.
Except for the one with Grotus. Alright, Braz, you're up.
Grotus wants to get hit though, so
Yeah. I hurt. I'm gonna crack a couple white claws open for myself.
wow, selfish.
I will share them when you need it.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll try to hit that one that's been hitting me with my club.
Okay. Hey, it hits. Bonk. That was all it needed. Okay. brings us to Sturvin.
Boo!
You suck.
What's he doing with the spells?
He'll throw his highest level spell at the closest guy he can hit.
Okay.
Burn them spots up, uses resources because he sucks
Holding back
so
tears.
much.
Just trying really hard not to cry.
All right. Hard scale. He succeeds.
Yeah, but you know what's more
Critically
fucked up?
misses.
Neither of his brothers are defending him.
Nope, they think it's funny.
They know. They're like, man, it's about time someone called this little bitch out.
Yeah,
So, Braz,
exactly.
give me a perception check from where you are. Okay, so Braz, you hear from up on the upper levels of this siege tower, aside from where there's some fires that are starting, you hear some kind of angry, gruff shouting, also in Draconic. And you hear of, like, what sounds like someone accusing someone else. You hear them be like, "What is this, deceiver?" And you kind of hear this kind of angry conversation going on up there. And then at the very last, you hear another shout. You hear a different shout, and it's a word that you don't really recognize. You're not sure if it's like a name or something. But you see from nearby in the sky a beast of some kind begins flying towards the tower after this call, which appears to be a... Let's just have an image of it here. Search for it. Here we go. Image. Notes. You see this flying towards the top of the tower.
Ah, shit.
Nah, fam.
Okay. Which brings us to Maz.
I'm gonna attack the one that's standing right in front of me.
That stupid idiot.
Yeah. Why would they do that?
Well, because you miss. So
I'm just really confused.
that's a hit. All right. Honker, you're up.
Honker will do. He'll move up and blood feast this one. I'm hungry. Nom nom nom.
All right, Honker,
That's my turn.
you bite off one of the limbs of this thing. Scorch.
Gonna keep attacking.
All right. Just the one hit for Scorch. Leodoric, Let's see.
Fire at
Yep, the one in the middle of you guys.
yeah.
With a hit. He is good with the bow. And one more miss. All right, Tashlock. See him also with his bow. Just really pincushioning this guy up. Oh. That one sticks into a barrel. But the last one finally makes its mark. Alright. Up in the tower, and so this big winged creature, you're all able to see this thing coming through the sky. And you see it land kind of, or not really land, it kind of gets close to the side of this third floor of the tower. And you see the bigger Zolgath, the one with the warhammer that basically looked like a gigantic boulder affixed to a massive ass bone, hops onto the back of this flying creature and flies away.
Uh-oh. That's not gonna hurt us later.
Nah. How could it?
Just, yeah, that won't be a problem at all.
Which brings us to Maz.
Stabbies.
Stabby you do. Blammo. Nicely done. Unfortunately, there are no enemies within 10 feet. Damn.
Apparently, I am just destined to only have one hit every turn.
Alright, Braz, you're up.
You're a one-hit wonder.
Yo.
Okay. I want to go start fucking up the tower, but it's gonna take all my actions to move where I want to.
Okay. Brings us to the hard scale down here. Continues going after Scorch. Oh wait, that was a miss. That shouldn't have hit. Oops. Hold on. Scorch, where is your page at? There we go. Alright, and last one. Still a miss. Alright, the other one with the Grotus here is still mad about all this business going on. Oh wait, why is it targeting itself?
Why is it?
Stop hitting yourself.
Okay, that
I
would
mean,
be
that,
pretty
that would
funny.
also be a way to use prestidigitation. Make them hit themselves with their own weapon.
But prestidigitation wouldn't do that.
What am I thinking? Oh, I think I'm thinking of like Mage's Hand or something.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of like Mage's Hand.
I don't
Regardless,
know,
if we
man.
cut-
When do I play hardcore magic users?
Alright, missing across the board. This one up here. Ooh, there's a hit. All right. Grotus.
You may find yourself in front of a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in front of a fucking bonfire, off guard to my melee attacks. Watch the punches come by. And the fire coming down. First the strikes.
All right.
Stumbling they come.
And stumble they do.
Stumble they are. Did he hit me with the melee attack? This one?
He did not hit you that turn.
Son of a bitch. I wanted you to! Alright, next attack.
Hey,
Oh.
there we go.
Okay. And instead of the deception and third attack, I'm gonna again roll that athletics because he hasn't figured out, man.
We'll see.
Having that fire to your back is not.
Ah,
Son
not
of a bitch.
quite. He again braces against your attempt to shove him in the fire.
Well, that'll be my turn.
All right, honker.
Hulker will. I'll cast Phantom Pain on this guy. Here.
All right, he
Hold
fails.
on. Failure. He'll take some mental damage and some persistent mental damage. I pour all of my feelings
Hmm.
about the one guy, Sturban, into him.
Damn.
Oh, and he's sickened. Let me get that on.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Scorch. Oh, I saw it linger on that 18 there for a moment. Damn.
Not Scorch's night.
It is not. Tashlock. With the bow. Critically missing. Not a good look. Hits on the second shot. And on the third. Still hits. Nice. Hey, and that was all that one up there needed. Brings us to Leodoric, who turns his attention down this direction towards the one in front of Grotus. And hits.
Nice.
Hits again. Nice, all three of them. Alright, lobbing some arrows into this guy in front of you, Grotus. Sturvin is depressed.
Wait, arrows in the air in front of me?
Well, the arrows, they were flying into the flesh of the dude in front of you.
Okay, well, alright. Gotta check my reflexes. So don't deflect those arrows.
Deflects the arrows intended for the enemies. Like, oh!
Oh shit, those are for that guy, yeah.
Alright, what's
In that
Sturvin
case,
doing?
he would catch the arrow and then still stab it into the guy.
Oh, shit. Whoops. This was supposed to be here.
I'm sorry, this is yours. I'm so sorry.
So sorry. Alright, Sturvin, let's see. He's still got slots for like lightning bolt. And then.
Yeah, lightning bolt.
Okay.
I like lightning bolt.
All right.
I just wish I could get him to lightning bolt himself. I hate him so much.
All right. Lightning bolt at the guy over there. Leodoric is up again at the top of the order. Misses.
He was distracted by Sturman's crying.
Ooh. All right. Shoots a good one. Is that guy not dead? Holy shit. Wow. All right. Zolgath Hardscale down here by Scorch. He does a... Where is it? Athletics. 32 against... What is Scorch's fortitude?
6.
Okay, 25, 35. Okay, that would not pass. Okay, so with Scorch, Scorch's been trying to attack him. He's missing a bunch. This Hardscale is like almost kind of disgusted and tries to just like push Scorch out of the way. And doesn't manage to really push Scorch much, but he moves past Scorch towards Grotus, feeling that Grotus is a more important target.
It's a good way to get bit in the ass.
So with his last action here, comes striding up, and then upswings the Warhammer with a bonk. The other hard scale here is, full of arrows at the moment, and kind of steadying himself from this, but he Grotus, what is your fortitude would be a 31.
How do you know that? Where are you keeping her?
All right, he actually tries to push you backward.
Eat
Wow,
shit,
that's
dickbag.
bold.
And does not succeed. You saw this coming a mile away. You were prepared for this
Oh, God. I
eventuality.
want to engage this guy in sumo. Oh, I'm going to engage this guy with sumo. I'm going to win because I'm breaking the rules by having a full erection.
All right.
My damn. Oh, guys. You just. Yeah, I get it. Oh, God. God damn.
This is so gross.
This is our moral compass, y'all.
Yeah, this is the moral compass. Thank God he's here. All right. So with the actually, if you try to do like a sumo,
I made Hulker say Jesus Christ.
Let's see. All right, give me an athletics, Grotus.
All fucking day.
With your like
anytime.
reaction to this.
Just give yourself an athlete.
All right, Grotus. So you manage to like he's trying to push you, you resist this, and you kind of push back, and you're kind of in a sumo arm lock with each other at the moment. With that
Hell
roll.
yeah.
All right, Maz.
I guess I'm gonna medic on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you're too far away for White Claws.
My computer is having some issues. I think Steam has decided to download something.
Hmm. Here, I can roll your medicine check if I gotta. Alright, 23. It's just a normal success. So that'd be 2d8 plus 5. So 11. So go ahead and heal yourself for 11. Or I can heal it for you if it's giving you problems. Is it letting you?
No.
Here, I'll get it. Alright, and for other actions?
Probably south towards Grotus.
Okay. Alright, brings us to Tashlock. Okay, shooting at the ones down here by Grotus. Oh, with a crit. Alright, so this arrow comes whooshing down from Tashlock into this one directly in front of you. The one that you are currently engaged in a sumo deadlock with. And just gets shot right through the eye into this guy. And you can feel your sumo partner going a bit limp here. And eventually releases your grip and collapses to the ground.
I tenderly lower his body into the bonfire.
Excellent. Excellent. All right.
It's the way it should be.
All right. So with his other shots, then tries to go for the only one left out here. Oh, whoops. Gotta fix that. Okay. Scorch.
Well, his feelings are a little hurt. This guy doesn't think he's a worthy opponent, so he's going to take it out on him by clawing him.
All right. Hey, that's a hit. Claws are coming out. He should not have turned the ass. Aw, I was hoping it would be all three.
It's okay.
All right, Grotus. Your sumo opponent is in the fire. This other one just shoved off her dog for being a lame opponent. Uppercut you with a warhammer.
I drink deep the cup of life and death, and I'm still thirsty! So he's going to shove him into the fire after doing a series of combos.
All right, give me the athletics. All right, that is enough.
First attack is soft. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And then, just grab him by the collarbones, shake him really hard, and throw him in the fire.
All right.
That's the third crispy boy. There's like 3 of them now on the fire.
It's like 3 of them they guys have chucked into the fire. Oh man, it's really adding to the nasty smoke.
Over the course of 6 seconds per round, that means in the past 30 seconds, Grotus has just taken a shitload of damage, punched a bunch of guys, and thrown 3 of his attackers into the fire.
Yeah.
It's fine. They wanted to be cremated.
All right.
One guy took the 3 times to get pushed down permanently.
Yeah.
Wasn't
All
quite
right.
ready.
So, with that, we're out of combat for the moment. So this siege tower here, it's kind of lightly on fire, and it seems like there might be some other stuff going on up in there.
I want to make it more on fire.
Yeah. Well, before we do get to go do that on fire and see what happens to finish up this big camp here, we will call that there for this time and find out what happens next time, which I'm happy to say, since Riz has her new job now, or will be by the time we do our next thing, she'll be able to just be here at the normal time and not have to be like
Nice.
halfway late through
Where are you
anymore.
working now?
I'm gonna be working at a